Okay, guys, here's your warm up for the day. It is evaluate. It's that fourth and final part of a critique. It's the whole point of a critique to decide whether or not it's a successful piece of artwork. So in this one, you have an artist that had read a bunch of these news articles about how this is a real thing. In Florida, a bunch of meth labs have been flushing out all their waste through their pipes and stuff, and it was going out into the swamps nearby, and it made these like meth addicted gators. I mean, obviously they're not this big or crazy, but that's where the artist took the idea. So you have a gigantic alligator with meth crystals coming out of the back of him attacking Disney World. He's even got the monorail in his hand there. I would say this is probably supposed to be humorous, supposed to be funny. Do you think the artist is successful? Do you think that idea comes across clearly? Could it be done better? Do you have better ideas than him? Or do you think it's just pointless? Anything counts. It's your opinion. We just want to know what your opinion is. You know, like at this point, you've already done a description. You've already done a visual analysis of like where things are balanced and how you use depth and, you know, colors and all that sort of thing. You've already talked about the interpretation of it, of what you think it means. Now, do you think the artist succeeded? Were they successful? That's what we want to know. So take about 5 minutes, write 3 or 4 sentences, and we'll get right back to you.
Take me out tonight, where there's music and there's people and the young and the light. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one anymore. Take me out tonight, because I want to see people and I want to see light. Driving in your car, oh please don't drop me home, because it's not my home, it's their home and I'm welcome no more. If a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the pleasure, the privilege is mine. Take me out tonight, take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. And in the darkened underpass, I thought, oh God, my chance has come at last. But then a strange fear gripped me and I just couldn't ask. Take me out tonight, oh take me anywhere, don't care, don't care, don't care. Driving in your car, I never want to go home, because I haven't got one all along. Oh, I haven't got one. Double-decker bus crashes into
This video is for my number 2s. That's drawing 2 and painting 2. You guys have been real patient as we've been going back over all these super basic things. But it's important to recover them, to make sure you still know them. It's been a while since we've been in class together, so making sure the basics are still there. Because that's why they're the basics. They're the building blocks for everything. But I'm going to cut you loose on a project now. And I'm going to set some rules for it, but not very many, because I kind of want to see what you can do with it. All right? So our very first project is a commercial art project, which means you're doing it for a client. Now, it's going to be pretty open. It's not going to be like the tattoo one where I give you all these really hardcore specifics, but I am going to ask for a lot of planning. So our first step in this is I'm going to have you guys draw an ad for a product. Now, it should be an actual physical product, like something you can buy at the grocery store, something you can hold in your hands. So a program or a website, it's not great. If you can find a way to represent it as a thing, that could work. If that's the idea you want to go with, it's fine. You just have to convince me. And the way you're going to convince me, the way we're going to choose your subject, I want you to start brainstorming ideas for products and then an idea for an advertisement for it. Now, that product has a look, has a style, has a kind of customer that they want to bring in. You need to design something that helps that product's brand. Like they have a certain look. Like Nike wants to present themselves as athletic, so you'd have to come up with something kind of athletic to boost that up. Or like Red Bull wants to burst the thing that have the burst of energy, so it should be something energetic and powerful. So what I want you to do is 1, decide on a product, and 2, start sketching out ideas for this ad. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be an ad. And I'll get back to you with the specifics of how we're going to finish it and how size it needs to be and all that kind of thing. But to start with, I want you just brainstorming ideas for products you want to work with and what kind of ads you want to do. And it should be your style. That's the main thing about illustration, is you're taking your artistic style and applying it to a commercial function. So in this world, we're imagining that this company's already come to you and wants what you're selling. Then we're going to do thumbnails based on your idea, like try and clean up those ideas a little bit. Then we're going to together pick one thumbnail we like best. You're going to do a composition drawing for that. So we plan stuff out, and then we're going to do a final drawing. So there's going to be lots of versions of this, and it's going to take a little bit of time. But this is the actual process. This is how you do an art project in real life. So your job today is to think of a product and start doodling out some ideas. Now, this sketch level, real loose, guys. It doesn't have to be fully worked out on the page. It doesn't have to be exactly one thing. Just start thinking of what you want to do as a project, really. But it has to kind of match the product. Got it? Any questions? Feel free to email me. But for right now, your job is just sketch some ideas out, okay? I will talk to you guys later.